What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to my story. So it's time for the Olympic Games Oceania qualifying final against New Zealand. I think that was the full name. I tried to remember it. But either way, we've got a final today. New Zealand under 20 threes we're going to be playing. Let's go into the match preview and cut out any unnecessary nonsense. So here we go, Fiji, New Zealand. We're going to be playing in front of 513 people. That is not a bad attendance when you consider the rest have been about 20 or so on average. The third play playoffs was played earlier today. Papua New Guinea won on penalties against Samoa's under 23s. New Zealand have not lost a game this tournament, and I'm not even sure they've conceded. That is the senior squad. Yeah, they've not conceded a goal all tournament. They have scored in every single one. They look fantastic. We saw a little bit in the previous one how strong their team was, potentially based on their lineup. Their main man, Max Mata, who plays for Grasshoppers, who's on loan currently in Estonia with 12 goals in 17 games in the Estonian, I assume, top division. Does this team play in Europe? They do play in Europe, so they've got a fantastic striker leading the way, and it will be a very difficult game. We have gone out there with a changed tactic, as I spoke about previously. This is what I'm going to go with. These are the player roles. Let's go through it. So we're going to have defensive mentality. Pretty straightforward. It's going to be a game where we need to defend well. So that's the kind of mentality there. We are going to play with standard passing directness. I was thinking, do I want to make it more direct? But we'll keep it standard to start with. We'll see how we go. If needs be, we'll move a little bit more direct. We're going to lower the tempo down. I don't really need... Previously, we were playing a quicker tempo in this tournament, but we can take our time with the ball, try and pick out the long ball over the top, preferably, or try and pass our way down the wings or something. I don't know. We'll see how the opportunities present themselves, but we're just going to lower the tempo down just to waste a bit of time with the ball. We're going to have time wasting on to whenever possible. We know from the get-go we just need to kill as much time in the game as possible. With the ball out of play, that's that perfect time to do that. Early crosses on as well. Pretty self-explanatory. Just want to get them balls in as soon as possible. Play for set pieces. I don't even know if we're going to necessarily benefit from that too much, but again, when the ball's stopped with dead play, it allows us time to time waste, set ourselves up for the set piece, and maybe even do something from them, and also be a bit more disciplined on. Want to make sure we don't give away the ball sloppily, trying to do something risky for the sake of, I don't know, looking a bit flashy. In transition, we are going to, when we lose possession, we are going to regroup. When we win possession, we are going to counter, and the goalkeeper in possession, we are going to slow the pace down. I've got no rules on distribution. I don't mind if he mixes it up, but that's going to be the transition. And then at a possession, we're going to have a standard defensive line, a lower line of engagement. We're going to have defensive width for standard. We're going to have more urgent pressing. We're also going to have get stuck in on. So that's the tactic itself. The player roles, I don't think I've changed. I made a few changes actually. So fullback's going to be on defense. I don't want them venturing forward. The centre midfielders, one's going to be in defense, one's going to be on support. One was on attack previously. And for the strikers, instead of having a advanced forward and a poacher as we did have, we're going to have a pressing forward defend in Vodawaka, who is the best striker in our team, the best player in our team, just so we can have a little bit of... Basically, the way I had it before was this, and there was a big old red thing here that basically said we don't really have anyone responsible for this area of the pitch. So by allowing him to drop down to the pressing forward defend, he covers that area of the pitch defensively at least. So this is the best we're going to go with, I think. Whether it's a good tactic or not, time will tell with that. I don't necessarily play defensive too often in the mentality, so it's sort of new ground. But we're going to go out there like this. We're going to see how we go. It's going to be a tricky game to win. It's going to be one that we haven't really got much great odds of winning, but you can never tell. You never know, really, in the cup final. Anything can happen. They've gone out with a 4-4-2. So everyone quite attacking. We're going to have to match the man-to-man, which is going to be extremely tough to do. And personnel-wise, by the way, I don't think I changed anything. Everything stayed the same from our previous victory. And why wouldn't it? It was a fantastic performance from the team in the previous match. So they have every right to go out there and start in this final itself. It's the best performance we've had all tournament against Samoa. And like I said, every single one of them earned their place in that. Even though you could argue that maybe there are some better players on paper, I'm not going to change it now. So they want to especially play a shorter passing game. We haven't created any opportunities, but we are killing a lot of the game. We have 53% of the ball, which is always nice. To have more of the ball against New Zealand is a shock in itself. And Vodawaka here is a good opportunity if he can find the right pass. He plays that to Bale. He's got a lot of space on his right-hand side. Goes for the shot himself. Skims the crossbar. That was a good opportunity for us. I would have preferred a cross into the box, but that is very encouraging signs. We've got through their defence. The left back is looking very tired as well. He probably has to come off at some point. And these are encouraging signs 32 minutes into the game, and there's only been one highlight. It's been for us. As I say that, New Zealand get themselves a set piece. A fucking another penalty. So many penalties given away in this save. It's ridiculous. It's like every game a penalty. And fucking New Zealand take the lead through one. What is happening with the penalties? Just so many. What an annoying way to fall behind. He just sensed the goal was coming. The keeper was out of position when he went to gather the free kick, but that is annoying to see. Hand it over to the assistant. We have not played two, but like, we don't deserve to be 1-0 down. Their only click opportunity of the game is through that penalty. You take that away from them, they haven't had a highlight in the game. Come on, Fiji. We need one opportunity, one good opportunity to find the back of the net, and it might come here. We found the ball through to Dua. Save. That was the opportunity we needed, and it's come so early in the second half. We have ourselves a corner. Is the highlight going to continue? It does. We have ourselves a corner. Bale Droka with the swing in. Naidu finds the ball. Goes down to Rensu. Can he get this out wide? We go backwards. That's fine. We maintain possession. The highlight's finished. But that was the opportunity there. Dayu should have scored that. New Zealand are throwing deep in their half. Will we put the press on? Do have urgent closing down. They go for a long ball over the top. It doesn't result to anything. Bale Droka picks up the ball. Sammy goes for a ball over the top. It's pretty hopeful, to say the least. Doesn't find anywhere near a white shirt. We're going to regain possession back. There's not great quality in this game. I'd expect more from New Zealand with the ball at their feet. They're going quite long. We've done a shocking goal, a clearance from our goalkeeper, and McGarry is through, hits the post. Keeper does enough just to direct it onto it. It all came from his poor kick forward. And we're going to look to make a sub. Ranatu is not playing well. We're going to bring on Thomas Dunn. And we're going to actually drop Nazal back and play Dunn a little bit further forward in a more attacking role. Bale Naka Droka is not playing well either. We'll take him off the field. We'll bring on Quayo, who's... actually, I didn't want to do that. Oh, well, it's happened now. As you know, that's fine, actually. I was considering maybe dropping the deep pressing forward we have back, but he's playing so well in that role that actually would probably best to keep him in that position for now. I just need to think about when do I want to start moving the mentalities. Maybe even now go a bit more counter. It's headed away and it's a thunderstruck, and there it is. Waldridge with the goal, 20 yards out, spanks it in the top right hand corner of our goal. And it looks like that is game. That is going to be game. We will change to our more attacking formation now. We will keep everyone the same. You were playing quite well as that. I'm going to change you to that. I'm also going to show some passion. We're going to go through a little bit. We've got nothing really to lose now. We're 2-0 down. At 1-1, we could have, nicked a goal late on. That was why the mentality didn't change. We're still putting in a decent show of ourselves here. He's going to whip the ball out to his right-hand side. Gets nowhere near a white shirt. Oh, we've dispossessed them in their own half. Can we get a good ball into the box? A little bit of luck, but we do find a goal. Is Dunn going to be given away for a free kick there? No, it's not a free kick. We're back in the game, 2-1. Dayu, who didn't play in the first two games of this tournament, can't stop scoring. That is his third game in a row he's scored in now, and that is his fourth goal of the tournament. I thought Dunn had actually given away a foul there. That's why I didn't celebrate the goal too much, to be fair. It did look like a bit of probably more of a foul than the penalties we've given away in this tournament so far. But 2-1. We're going to try and take the game to New Zealand. Giving the ball away like that is not what you want to be seeing, though. Cameron is allowed to run at us a bit. Can we win this ball back? We do. Sammy wins the header. Vodawaka doesn't challenge for the header. Come on, mate. You should be doing more there. This ball down this left-hand side. McGarry with the ball in. They get the header, and it's just wide of the mark. 71 minutes in. The game is opening up for both teams. You are dreadful. Sorry, I looked at him. I was like, should I bring him on for left back? I'm considering what I want to change. This lad can't really cross the ball. I'm going to bring on our left back who hasn't played well all tournament. That's going to be the last substitution of the game. for us. 10 minutes to go. They've got the ball in our half. Oh, I thought they were just going to knock that one in. Nice, simple thing. Let's shout, get creative. We'll keep it on positive for now. We'll go attacking. We go attacking to win the game. All their changes have been to their defense. We're going to continue to make one more tactical change. We'll add the wingers to push forward a little bit more. We will play Vodawaka as an advanced forward. Attack. And we will slightly increase the directness of our passing a little bit. And then we'll go very attacking for the injury time. Going to have one more highlight in this game. Is this going to be a chance to fall for us? Will we get ourselves a chance to equalise late in the game? We do win the ball back from it. Sammy with a ball over the top is a defensive mistake. Dayu's through. Oh, that lad. That was the chance. I really didn't want to see another team lift a trophy. It's the third time I've watched a team lift a trophy this season alone. And we had opportunities. They all fell to one man. Ratu Deu or Dea or whatever you pronounce his name. They all fell to him. And he only took one of them. 3 opportunities. 3 fantastic opportunities to score. A penalty given away too. Absolute heartbreak for the team. We won't be going to the Olympics, disappointingly. Oh, youth candidates sign the recommendations. I'm pretty sure there were some better youth candidates than that. Sorry, this is Gaeling International. Yeah, it's disappointing from the team. That is real heartbreak. We had so many opportunities. In fact, did we have more clear-cut opportunities than them? We did. What a performance from the team. And that fucking penalty. I can't believe it. How many penalties did we give away in this alone? So in this tournament alone, we gave away 1 here. 1 in this. 2 in this game, didn't we? Or was that 1? So am I thinking of? No, it's 2 in this game. So that's 3 penalties in 2 games. 4 penalties in 4 games. And we didn't give any against Tonga. So 4 penalties in the entirety of this tournament. And that is only 5 games. Shocking refereeing or some nonsense from FM. So disappointing. But yeah, we had youth candidates anyway. Let's end it off with something a bit positive anyway. A bit positive or a little bit brighter. So how do I actually check the damn youth teams in this development centre? Under 9 youth candidates. There we go. So yeah, some youth candidates. We had a few come in. Ganesh Fernandez looks like a very good talent. He's going to be great backup next season for a centre attacking mid. Abbas as well, left attacking midfielder. I need to actually make sure he's signing a contract. I don't think I saw him on that list because he looks like he could be a very good backup player going into next season. Abidin, maybe. He looks like he could be a useful player as well. We're going to finalise his deal just to make sure that he comes in for a contract. And also, Chian looks like he's got a bit of talent about him. I'm not sure if these were all in the list a second ago. I just want to make sure they're in. But yeah, we had some decent candidates come in. I don't know too much about this lad. I think he might have been on that list that we've signed. Anyway, we'll sign who we sign, according to the assistant manager. But I just want to make sure certain lads are signed. Because yeah, I do think we could really use them lads in the squad. And in fact, if I look at this team, he'd be out of the team. Who else? Are they in our? Would they actually be in our youth setup? The trialists, they would be. So yeah, he would be substitute number 9. He'd be substitute number 10. Did we have any centre backs in the team? I don't think we did. So yeah, even with these 2 lads coming in, our backup looks a little bit healthier in that midfield position at least. Now we still will want a full-fledged centre left attacking midfielder, but it's nice to have a 16-year-old on the bench that has some potential to really become something in the league. So that's a bit more positive, at least, in the episode, because another cup final defeat, and it also means that we won't be going to the Olympics with Fiji's under 23s. Really is disappointing. I know for a fact, actually, there is a job available that could still lead us into the Olympics. The under 23s of America is available, And I don't know if they actually have played any game. They're actually playing their qualifiers now, and they don't have a manager. As you can see, they have no under 23 managers. So these guys could qualify technically, which I think it looks like they have a chance of doing. They're currently top of their group, and I assume it's the same sort of nonsense where they go into like a knockout or something. Let me see if I can see the what is it, rules? Yeah, it goes to a semi and a final, and then winner participates in the Olympics. Surely there's more than that qualify for the Olympics. Either way though, yeah, sad news. No Olympics for us, no chance to win a medal. But it means we move on to Geylang. I'll come back next season, for the start of next season, so that won't be until March. I've got a very long off season. Obviously, if there's anything major, I'll give you an update. But if not, it'll probably be the first game of next season for Geylang International. We'll run through some transfers. We'll play the first game of the season, and hopefully we'll get off to a good start. So until next time, guys, peace out.